Alright, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kodash, double honor to apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to brothers out there pushing the truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua. Alright, and shalom to you, Akwaf out there too. Alright, this is brother Yeshama from Brisbane, Australia. Back here again with another lesson, on this article right here. Alright, this article right here was it was put on the 4th of November 2020, okay, on how Australian, have these COVID-19 vaccines already done, man, okay. So this article right here was on a Daily Mail Australia, okay, or it's like a Daily Mail .co.uk, all right. So this right here, it's nothing but, any legit papers, okay? So I'm going to just read through it and get, 2 or 3 scriptures just to show you, all right? I don't know what times we're coming into, man, okay? All right, this is, this is the article, what the article says, okay? This is, Australia skews 50 million doses of 2 more coronavirus vaccines. So I guess they already have got some before, I guess, because I remember they did have some purchased, but for more it says Australia skews 50 million doses of 2 more coronavirus vaccines, and they could be rolled out across the country within weeks, okay, by Charlie Moe, political reporter for Daily Mail Australia. It says right here. It says federal government have previously signed deals to buy 2 COVID vaccines. It says now Scott Morris have signed 2 more agreements with vaccine companies. Deals are for 40 million doses from Novavax and 10 million from Pfizer BioNTech. The government hopes to roll out a vaccine around Australia early next year, okay? This is right here. The guy you see right here, this is Prime Minister of Australia. His name is Scott Morrison, all right? At University of Queensland last month. This is right here in Australia. It says Scott Morrison has signed deals to buy 2 more COVID-19 vaccines if they pass ongoing trials. So once they pass them, these things gonna come in, okay? All right. It says both vaccines are undergoing larger final stage trial around the world and could be approved for use in Australia by early next year. The Novavax vaccine requires 2 jabs per person, damn, which is why the government is buying so many doses for country of 25 million. The deal is worth 1.5 billion. Add to agreements already signed with the University of Queensland and the University of Oxford, and take the total number of potential doses secured to 135 million, a cost of 3.2 billion. Announced. So these motherfuckers got these doses for every single person that is in Australia, man. Announced the new deals, Morrison said in a statement, by securing multiple COVID-19 vaccines where we are giving Australians the best shot at early access to vaccine should try approval successful. We aren't putting all our eggs in one basket, and we will continue to pursue further vaccines should our medical experts recommend them. There are no guarantee that these vaccines will prove successful. However, strategy puts Australia at the front of queue if a medical expert gives the vaccine the green light. See that shit? Wow. It says Health Minister Greg Hunt said he hopes all Australians who want a jab to vaccinate by the end of next year. The goal and expectation is that Australians who saw vaccines will be vaccinated within 2021, he said. The dose will be rolled out to the elderly and critical workers first. Critical workers, so essential workers, healthy and aged care workers, and elderly and vulnerable will be the first to gain access to vaccines that deemed safe, effective, Mr. Hunt said. Yeah, right. The federal government is currently consulting with the states and territories, key medical experts, and industry peak bodies on how to distribute the vaccine. Key vaccine sites we initially include GPs, GP respiratory clinics, and workplace such as aged care facility. Any COVID-19 vaccine, will be free and optional, right? So this ain't gonna be free and optional, all right? The government is, which is bullshit, because last time we checked, there was a lot of things that you can't do with these vaccines, right? If you don't take it, there's a lot of things you're not gonna be able to do. So that's a lie right there. The government is inviting suppliers with a proven track record in vaccine logistics and distribution to put their hands up to help roll out vaccine. So right, that's it now. You see. So hey, man. So hey, it's happening, man. Right. All these things that we have been speaking about. Starting with our pastor and elders, Graham Millstone. These things that have been talking about. It's finally come to play, man. All right. It's finally happening soon, man. When they start running out these vaccines, there are gonna be consequences if you don't take them. Okay, this devil right here, he's alive, man. You can't trust him. Talking about it's gonna be optional. Ain't no option when it comes to this vaccine. Cause last time when it finally came out, they were saying it's not gonna be optional. All right, if you don't take it, you're gonna lose the benefits you get from the government. All right, your job. You might if your job don't fuck with it, they're going you don't having a vaccine, they can fire you. Okay, there was more to it, man. How you can't get on public transport, you can't go to a restaurant, you can't go to a park. So yeah, these devils are lying, man. All right. So let me get to scriptures right here. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, and verse 10 says here, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." So don't fear none of these things right here, man. All these COVID-19 vaccines, don't worry about if you don't take it. Because remember, man, the scripture says that the Most High, it's like Yahweh Shem Yeshua's servants shall eat and shall drink. In those times we're coming into, man. All right. So in those days to come, don't put your trust in the government, man. All right. Because the scripture says, those that put trust in the man, it's a curse, man. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5 says here, "Thus saith the Most High, cursed be the man that trusteth in a man." Right, man. So cursed be the man that trusteth in a man. All right. Okay. So if you trust if you're gonna trust in this government, that hey, they put you into that field, homeland type of situation. They threaten you that they're gonna fire you, you're gonna lose your benefits, you're gonna lose this and that. Fuck it, be like fuck it, because guess what? On the other side, them devils can't really do nothing if Yahweh Shem Yeshua puts a spirit in them to not do so. Okay, they're not in control of themselves, man. All right, you gotta fear the Most High, and that's who you gotta put your trust in. Okay, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 8 says here, "It is better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in a man." You see that? It is better to trust in the Most High than to put confidence in a man. So don't put confidence in a man, such as your government, such as your leaders. All right, don't put your trust in them, especially when it comes to these COVID-19 vaccines and all that, man. Or because the main try is gonna be the mark of the beast, man, the R5 chip, okay? As you know, as for these vaccines, it's the astronino for what? The R5 chip, man, okay? This is the way for the R5 chip, all right? It says, verse 9 says, it is better to trust in the Mossad than to put confidence in a princess, okay? All right? Another one, Psalms chapter 146, verse 3. It says, put not your trust in the princess, nor in the son of a man. It's like not in the son of a man, all right? Which is, right, these people right here, okay? These you know, son of a man, you know, talking about these, you know, whoever comes out of a man, you know, who don't, whose spirit is not of the Mossad, man, okay? Which is what these nations, you know, who are heathens, all right? It says, his breath go forth, he returneth to his earth, all right? In that very day, his thoughts perish, all right? His breath go forth, he returneth to his earth, okay? You know, when you die, when this, you know, that's the way of coming. That's the way of coming of man, and that's the way of going of a man, okay? Let me get down. It says in another version, it says in BBE says man's breath goes out, he is turned back again to dust, right? So you know when a man die, they go back to the dust, man. Okay, the body goes back to the dust, and the spirit goes back to who? To Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. It says in that very day his thoughts perish, and you know, so they, you know, they really have a men really have no power, man. All right. That's why you gotta put your trust in the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right. That's you know, you put your thoughts to. Okay. Okay, so here. So going back to Revelation. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10 says here, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye might be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. All right, so and this is what's, you know, this right here is going to take place, man, all right? Some countries, they're going to be really hard on people if they don't take the vaccines, all right? You know, okay, they're going to be really hard on people where they might throw you in prison, okay, with these vaccines. Because, hey, but the real trial is going to be what? The R5 chip, the mark of the beast, man. But, you know, as you see, some countries, such as England, all right, I believe I think either China, one of those countries where, like, they're going to be putting their citizens in prison for not taking the vaccines, man. Okay, or New Zealand too, all right. So, you know, right, these things are going to come, man, all right. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison, that you might be tried, you know. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days, you know. So, you know, we don't know how long it's going to be for brothers who might get in this, who might get caught up into this situation, or even for myself, all right. If this situation do rise up, I don't know how many days it might happen, but, you know, the end goal is what? Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life, all right. That's the main goal, man. You got to be like that, all right. Okay, I'm gonna give you another quick precept right here. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 16. These are the three brothers right here, right? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If be so, our God, or the Most High, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fury furnace, all right? And he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. So, right, man. That's why you can't be afraid. You gotta be like these three brothers, man. You gotta go in there, hey, with faith of, you know, going, you know, being put to death, man. Okay. The only trust you got is trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that he should deliver you out of it. All right. And I'm talking about brothers doing this work, man. I ain't talking about you regular niggas out there, you regular scoffers out there, man. You niggas out there already mocked. In a time of trouble, y'all gonna you niggas gonna fucking fall into it, man. All right. Excuse my language, man. I wasn't trying to curse in this video, but I don't know, just lost it. But you niggas out there, man, you already mocked for these things, man. Okay. It says it be so our God or Mosiah, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fury furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O King. Okay, but if not, it says, but if not, be it known unto thee, O King, that we will know serve thy gods. You see that? So in that moment, man, this is the same attitude you're gonna have. If you're not, you need to know that we're not gonna take these fucking vaccines. We're not gonna take the mark of the beast. Okay, all right, because the mark of the beast really it's once you take it, man, you know, it means you're gonna be worshiping the beast, man. All right, you're gonna be really you know that's you idolizing the beast. All right, which the Most High hate, man. All right, Most High hates stuff. Okay, that we know serve thy gods, no worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Right, man. The ultimate that golden image is gonna be this Arafat chip, man. Okay. Right, so another one, Matthew chapter 10, verse 28 says here, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. All right, so don't fear, you know. It says, fear not them which kill the body. So don't fear the ones who can kill you. You know, your body, destroy your body, right? But it says, but are not able to kill the soul, even because they can kill your body, but they can't destroy your soul, right? All right. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell, right? So the ultimate high power you gotta fear is Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because he's the one who's able to destroy your body and your soul. All right, in hell. And what is that talking about is, you know, like, you know, you die and all that, but guess what? Your spirit, when it comes back, you're gonna be already condemned. Okay, you can come back with missing leg. You know, you come back, you know, deaf, blind, you know, fucked up, man, deformed, all that, man. All right. That's the power we have by Hashem Yahshua. These devils here can't do that. Okay. All right. Okay, it says, let me get another one. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 says here, because thou hast kept the word of my passion, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right. So, you know, if you brothers out there, including myself, I'm speaking on myself, if we keep the words of the Yahweh Hashem Yahshua and be patient, man, okay, the Most High is going to keep us from the hour of temptation, all right, which is going to come up on the whole world, man, all right. The Most High is going to, you know, defend us, man, okay. Because here, when you go here, if you fall short and get caught into it, this is what it says right here, all right. It's the book of Ecclesiastes. All right. Ecclesiastes. So I'm going to read one precept. Ecclesiastes chapter 2 in Apocrypha chapter 2 verse 10 says here, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? Nobody, man. It says here, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of afflictions. Right, man. The Most High saving in the time of afflictions, and we coming into that time of afflictions, man. But if we obey Him and fear Him, and you know, stay with His words and be patient, we're gonna be delivered, man. Okay. So I'm gonna jump to 50 verse. Okay, let me see. Let me get another one right here. Verse 13, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 13 says here, says, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believe not, therefore shall not be therefore should he not be defended, right, man? So if you fall, when you fall into this category of being, woe is me, all right, or and being faint-hearted, and you believe not, therefore you're not gonna be defended in those days, man. All right. So you gotta put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Okay. Let me see. It says, yeah. So right. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go back. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 says here, because thou hast kept the word of my passion, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the world to try them that do upon the earth. Right. And that's this whole COVID-19 vaccines. The little reward to the mark of the beast. Those are the ways. Those are the way to making the way to the to the mark of the beast, man. Which is the R5 chip. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 41. It says here, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Right. So in these moments we're coming into, man, this is the best time to what? To be praying. Okay, to be watching and praying, that when the hour of temptation comes, we don't fall in. Okay, because the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Right, man. When you start getting into those fearful moments in your own thoughts, instead of being, having your thoughts towards Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, that's when your flesh, that's when your flesh gives in. Okay, so you gotta strengthen your spirit. Myself too. Strengthen our spirits, strengthen the thoughts, all right, over my spirit. Okay, so in other way is to what? To strengthen my spirit, so in the times to come, the spirit can overcome my flesh, because my flesh is weak. Okay, another one. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. It says here, they have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye able to bear it. Okay, now let me get this right here in a clear. It's like in another translation. Okay, right. This is HNV. No temptation have taken you, but such as a man can bear. Most High is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted above that you're not able, but with the temptation also make the way of escape, that you might be able to endure it. Okay. Okay, another one. CSB says here, no temptation has come upon you except what is common to humanity. But God is faithful. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able. But with the temptation, He will also provide a way out, so you might be able to bear it. Right, man. So in our temptation, we pray that Yahweh Hashem shall be with us in those days, that we bear it through it, man, or overcome it. All right. That's why you gotta keep doing this work, man. Put your trust in His name. Okay. All right. So those days, wherever temptation is fell upon you, it's a temptation you can overcome, man. Okay, let me read another one. Okay, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. It says, this last one, right? It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, which is this truth right here, that ye might be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. All right. So that's what you have to do, man. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, which is this word right here, this truth right here. Okay, that you might be able to withstand in the evil day. What's the evil day? In the trouble days to come. You know, example, this COVID-19 vaccines coming in. Your job is harassing you. Whatever benefits you're getting from the government, they're taking it away. Your family members and all that looking at you crazy. Those are the evil days we're coming into, man. Okay, and having done all to stand. All right. So you gotta be able to do those things. All right. Put your trust in how about Shim Yashai, your faith into Him. All right. So you can do what? Withstand. You can withstand all these things that is about to come up on the earth, man. All right. So hey, that was a lesson right there. So Lord willing, this lesson was edified to brothers out there. Until then, hey, Kahala Yahweh Shim Yashai Bashim Kakadash. Double honor to our pastors and our elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to brothers out there pushing the truth in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. And you Aquaf out there too. Shalom.